Welcome to day 3 of the journal challenge. I hope you guys have been having a good couple days and that you've been carrying some things through. This day is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do a little bit of some deeper work today. So I hope that you're ready. Let me just say that if you, this could take longer than 20 minutes. This could take a while. It just depends on you. So if you don't have more than 20 minutes, then I would say just don't listen to this now. Come back to it. And when you have some time, just give yourself at least an hour, because sometimes you might even have some feelings that come up that you just need to kind of digest before you move about your day. And I want you to have that freedom. So take the time with this one. I picked a rune for us today. This is for, so just so you guys know, and I know this is going to sound a little weird, but when I pick the runes, I'm asking for, if you're here right now live in the broadcast or in the future. So it's for the highest good for anyone that watches this now or in the replays later. So you don't have to skip over this. This is actually been intentionally set for you. So anybody who's watching this now or in the future on this particular day with this particular exercise, this is the message for you. A quickening of your development is indicated here. Yet even in times of accelerated growth, you will have reason to halt along the way, to reconsider the old, to integrate the new. Take advantage of these halts. If you are undergoing difficulties, remember, the nature of your passage depends upon the quality of your attitude, the clarity of your intention, and the steadfastness of your will. Be certain that you are not suffering over your suffering. Be certain that you're not suffering over your suffering. That's a big one for all of us, right? Hasty decisions at this time may cause regrets, for the probability is that you will act from weakness, deceive yourself about your motives, and create new problems more severe than those you are attempting to resolve. Impulses must be tempered by thought for correct procedure. Do not attempt to go beyond where you haven't yet begun. Be still, collect yourself, and wait on the will of heaven. You know, what's really interesting is I just told you to do that. And that's what they are telling you to do as well. So that is the message for today. We're going to go a little bit deeper. I want to make sure that everything's working correctly. So just give me 1 second while I just make sure that we are up and running in a really good way. Because I have done that before, where I started and I did an entire 20-minute thing and nobody could hear me. So we're not doing that today. We are fully working. Okay, it says live. Good. Let's see if we have sound. And just if you're here, go ahead and just make sure. Yeah, good. Okay, we got sound. We should be good to go. Now, that you guys, we are up and running in a really good way. Let me see here. Because I have done that. There we go. We're going to get out of there. Awesome. Okay, you guys. So if you're here, go ahead and give me some hearts. You can give me like explosive hearts if you're here. I love explosive hearts. You can also comment #live so that I know that you saw this live. And if you're in the replay, #replay, because I am going to be checking messages. Feel free to comment with anything. So if you feel like it just didn't work for you and you just didn't feel like this did anything, you can comment that. I actually need to know those kinds of things. So I'm happy to hear any kind of feedback that you guys have. If it really did put you in a good spot, or it just something that about it that really resonated for you, please comment that. You don't have to be specific if it's too personal, and I totally understand that. So yeah, just let me know in the comments, and even in the replays. Okay, we are on day 3. Today we are doing inner child work. And if you haven't done inner child work before, you are in for a humongous treat. I'm going to go back and make sure that I switched the screen so that you can see more of the screen and less of me. My notes for today were kind of a little bit more difficult to understand because I'm going to be leading us through a meditation in the beginning. And I know what it is, and I'm also being guided as we do it. And so I didn't really write that out because I know where we're going. And I also want to be led to whatever we need. So I like to be less rigid with that. But okay, so get yourself in a position that's really comfortable. If you want to lay down flat, you can. Just make sure, however you do this, make sure that the center of your body, meaning like by the core, your belly button and your solar plexus and your heart and all that, all is aligned so that your chakras and everything is an open pathway. So we want to make sure you're standing. If you're laying down, it's flat. Don't cross any parts of your body. Don't cross your feet. Don't cross your arms. Lay everything. You can lay your hands up. Is a really good receiving posture. We're going to start with our ohms that we learned yesterday. And it's just going to clear the space for us, and it's going to clear our own body. And we're going to act as a gong, a big, beautiful gong and by the way, you guys, if you ever need to clear anything, you're feeling confused or you're feeling overwhelmed, you can go ahead and sit down and